Okay guys, welcome back to another Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This time we're gonna beat that motherfucker. Yeah, this time we're gonna beat him. I don't know why I'm acting so hyper nowadays. I said nowadays, not nowadays. Anyways, this is the basic action attack. You totally missed. No, I'm just joking. You don't miss. It just doesn't work on a slanted plane or whatever you want to call it for some reason. Well, I guess because you keep missing, but usually it's a one-hit kill for them things. So, most of the action attacks are well. Anyways, this belt will come in use later in the game. Keep an eye, keep that belt memorable because that is you're gonna have to remember that for the rest of the game because I'm gonna show off a little side quest thing. And yeah, if you break those pods, fairies will come out. Sorry. Yeah, fairies will come out, and you can use your empty bottle that you got from Medley to obtain a fairy for life insurance. Like I keep saying, bottles are basically life insurance in every Zelda game. Because you can hold fairies in them, and then when you die, the fairies come and heal you. So you don't get a game over. So yeah, life insurance. That's what I'm going to call them now. Well, anyways, we finally get to this guy, and turns out, well, this is the room right below the great Valoo. And I don't know why he sticks his tail down here. I guess because he likes the heat of the lava or something. Anyways, this is the monster that has been messing with the great Valoo's tail. I don't know why I keep putting great in front of his name, but this guy's the first half is pretty much a pain in the ass. Because what you have to do is aim your grappling hook at his tail and swing on his tail. But I don't know, it's just random of how long he'll the stupid monster will get his claws stuck. Because it never seems to work for me for some reason. Well, not that I'm saying it doesn't seem to work, but it's just like sometimes I think it's like completely random when he gets his claw stuck for good. Because this playthrough, he actually would not fucking get his claw stuck. He kept pulling it out. It was so goddamn annoying. See, that's what happens because the stupid claw shot is not fast enough. And I recommend you really roll away when you're doing all this, because if you don't, you're pretty much going to get hit by his claw attack. This is pretty much what he does in the first time, but well, finally, grab his tail, and it shows this little cutscene of Valoo looking down. He's like, what the hell is pulling on my tail? And oh, god damn it, I missed that platform. Man, that is the platform you really, really want to get on. I'm not joking, you really want to get on the upper platforms in this boss battle, because pretty much the monster cannot attack you when you're up there. I think it can actually break those platforms, but you have a hell of a better chance of grabbing the great Valoo's tail with the grappling hook. And instead of down here, because down here you'll end up getting hit, and for some reason he's not doing the claw attack. I actually never got to the point where he actually did that flamethrower attack. Yes, when he does that attack, he ends up trapping you with both his claws, but all you need to do is roll under, because his claws have like are shaped like hooks, so you can roll in between the hook part and dodge that attack easily. But you need to hit him 3 times for him to actually go down. And this boss battle can be a real pain in the ass. If you, well, if you know what you're doing too, it can be a real pain in the ass. But I guess if you don't know exactly what you're doing, it's even a lot more difficult. Like right here, I think I end up getting, no, never mind. He actually didn't cancel out. And just my luck, I grab onto the damn top. I grab onto the top part for the last goddamn hit. It's so annoying. Oh, by the way, yeah, the boss isn't over, but that part of the boss is. From where you have to swing on his freaking tail. Man, I'm trying to get hearts, because, I don't know, I'm just kind of like a... life insurance, that's all I need to say. For this playthrough, I don't know why the grappling hook missed that time. It never does. I never actually saw him do that clamp attack. I know he did the flamethrower attack, but I didn't see him do the claw attack before with his face. I don't know why, but usually what I do is use the grappling hook and grab his eye with it like that and swing the hell out of my sword at his freaking eye so it'll die, that motherfucker. But, it was kept missing for some stupid ass reason, and it took forever to get to him. Because I was pushing the button, I think my joystick may be going bad. Well, actually through the playthrough, I did notice my Z button was going bad, so I need to use my other joystick. Because I was actually using a joystick that I used when I used to have my old GameCube before I sold it. Because I am playing this on a GameCube that my friend gave me, but I'm using a control. I kept my old joystick because we had a Wii. Well, we have a Wii. We still do, but I bought myself a Wii U, so I don't really need that little thing. And the reason I got... The thing I did get with the GameCube my friend did give me is a Game Boy player, so you can look forward to Game Boy Advance games later down the road. Well, anyways, we're finally done with that boss. The boss isn't too hard, just the first part is a pain in the ass. And we got a heart container, which you're going to probably see in every Zelda game after you finish a boss. Well, you will see a heart container every time you finish a boss in a Zelda game, because that's tradition. Well, tradition for a Zelda game anyways. Well, anyways, Valoo noticed the monster is dead and decides to lift the, I don't know, the cloud around this place. Damn it, why do I always forget the names? No, not Outset. What? That's the fucking first island. Dragon Roost Island. There, the cloud around Dragon Roost Island. And he stops the rain of ash. The ashes that are raining in one area stop doing that. Well, anyways, Komali is grateful, and we showed him that it's wrong to think that the cup is half empty. Yes, I just had to get that out because I said that in the last couple parts. Last part that we actually met Komali. And anyways, he rewards us as thanks for actually getting behind it. I don't even know how to word it. Killing the monster, I guess, that was bothering the Great Valoo, or calming Valoo down. There we go. Because he thought we could never do it, but yeah, we did it. Yes. And in this ancient language, he actually does have dialogue, but in order to actually be able to read the dialogue, you have to beat the game and do a New Game Plus. Because apparently this is the only Zelda game that has a New Game Plus. Well, actually, Skyward Sword has a New Game Plus, which is like hard mode, which it doesn't seem like they freaking changed anything in Skyward Sword, to be honest. But I think the only thing they did change was the damage output the enemies give you. Well, the enemies do damage to you, like damage output from the enemies. That's basically all it is, though, in Skyward Sword. But now we're finally done with Dragon Roost Island. We can get on to the next area, but before we do that, we need to change the wind direction to south. So we need to get out of our Wind Waker. Yeah, I don't know why I put the grappling hook over there, so yeah, that's kind of my mistake. I like to have the sail on Z, but unfortunately my Z button isn't really working right, so sometimes you'll see me just drifting and waiting there. I'm trying to push the Z button, so. And future LPs, I'll use my newer joystick to play by GameCube because I don't know, that one, the Z button on that one's wearing out, so yeah, that's pretty much not going into trash. It still works, but I'm not going to use it for LPs now because of that stuff. Well, anyways, here we meet a new character. It's the fish. I don't know his name. The fish. Anyways, what he does is he charts the islands that you visit. And he's at every single island you visit, gives you little hints on little secrets for heart containers, treasure charts, and various other kinds of charts and rubies. Yeah. And he gives you like a little hint like this. There's a cave near the back of Dragon Roost Island where you need to stay up in the air. Basically, yeah, I'm gonna explain more of that later, but actually, I'm not actually gonna show that little secret off because it's literally to get like a heart piece, if I remember correctly. But as you know, I'm not going for heart pieces in this run. Just like in the, just like how I'm gonna handle Ocarina of Time, I'm not gonna go and get heart pieces unless they're in my way and I know exactly where they are. Because I don't know all the treasures that you could get in this game. Well, anyways, right there is the fire mountain, well, the fire volcano, which is basically south of Dragon Roost, so we'll be visiting that later. I know I'm spoiling some stuff, but yeah. And this is your basic sea travel. In the beginning of the game, you're given a limited area that you can travel. Well, before I get into that, there's a little monster's den nest up there, but whatever you want to call it, I don't. Post, monster post, a sea post they have. Basically what you get from them is treasure charts and rubies if you get up there and defeat the enemies up there. So it's not really anything worth unless you're trying to farm for rubies and stuff. I would recommend that you go up there. So yeah, I recommend you go up there and get some rubies before you actually do anything, so yeah. Sea travel's so boring. At least you get some rupees in the barrels and play that little mini game. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but yeah. Those cyclones don't hurt you. They just make you spin and just make you change directions. Well, anyways, skip. Yeah, I'm not going to show that off any further. But look at here. If you head south, you end up finding this little submarine area that we can explore. And yeah, I'm going to explain later when we find out what this item is. I'm going to explain about stuff like that. Well, anyways, occasionally you'll find these little submarines on here, and basically they're like the monster post in the middle of the sea, but some of them actually have pretty valuable things in them, like heart pieces and again rubies, because I can't stress enough, they like to give you a shit ton of rubies because you really need them in the game, well, later in the game. But anyways, what I like to do with these enemies is use the grappling hook, because what the grappling hook does, it actually steals the enemies' objects, their special object drop items that they tend to drop. Well, yeah, it steals them. And what you want to do is use it against those enemies right there, because those specific type of enemies always have joy pendants. And you're really going to want to farm for joy pendants, because of later in the game, well, later down the road, you're actually going to need those joy pendants. Well, anyways, for exploring this specific submarine, we get an empty bottle. And when we get, and I'm gonna actually show off how to get like 3 of them, but I'm gonna talk about later down the road. I'm gonna talk about how to get the 4th one. I'm not gonna actually get it because well, actually, I'm just gonna explain it right out. Explain it out right now, since we're not really doing anything except for sea traveling. Well, anyways, well, yeah, to get the 4th bottle, you have to go to go to the Tower of the Gods, which we'll be seeing later. Because Beetle has an Empire shop near the Tower of the Gods. I think depending on what day it is, he turns into Empire shop or whatever you want to call it. He has this little Viking helmet, gold Viking helmet on. Well, anyways, when you go on there, there's a chance to actually buy the empty bottle. And that's why I'm not going to show it off. He actually has a heart container and, well, a heart piece in there that you can actually buy too, but since I don't want to waste any rubies because of later down the road we'll need them, I am not going to show off the 4th bottle. It's a waste of money, and you basically only need at least 3 bottles to survive the entire game. You don't need any more than that. It's pretty much with every other Zelda game. You only need like 3 bottles to actually survive the whole quest. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted to explain about the 4th bottle. And anyways, we're at this place, the Forest Island, and this is where the next dungeon location is, and our next plot point, if you want to call it that. Anyways, saving is good. That's all I need to say. Saving is good. Yeah, and anyway, that's the end of the part, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys until then.